Hello guys, welcome back to Danny Dog Poker, and a follow-up from part one session whereby we faced a £60 river bet in a pot of £66 with bottom pair, and judging by the player I decided to make the call, and let's see if it was a winning one. Do you want me to call?
Yes. Too bad. My lips, you have
So our opponent quickly turns over pocket sixes, which is just one of the most bizarre hands I've ever seen. But fair play to him. He got maximum value out of me. I think I obviously should have folded bottom pair, but just didn't believe him. I'm going to be involved in a few more hands against him in this vlog. He's welcome to sit to the left of me anytime. And he reminds me, he looks a bit like the kid from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Have you ever seen that film? In this next hand we look down at 6-5 suited. It's raised to us in the blinds and we just call. And when I've not put any graphics up for this one because frankly I can't be bothered. He checks the flop to us, he checks back the flop, sorry, and we bet £15 on the turn when we pick up our flush draw, and we bet 35 on the river when we miss our flush draw with 6 high. And he snap calls and we muck 6 high because it's never good. First of a couple of bluffs gone wrong tonight. So a really interesting hand this one. We raise the hijack pre-flop and get 3-bet by the button and make the call. So we go heads up to the flop with Jack 9 of spades. But I just want to let this one run. I want you to listen to the audio, see how it plays out, and the graphics are obviously straight to the flop, and we will discuss the hand at the end.
25 somewhere if I get it.
I'll save it.
Have I made the vlog yet then?
I think so.
25k to
27.
I'm finishing like 12. What, 2 hours? I checked these both. Yeah, you got back in originally.
I'll check in the dark. Just go carefully, okay? Go carefully.
When I got 2 hours there with a flop set over.
There's all them.
Oh, so sick.
Just move your stack of pennies across me.
No. Fours? No tippers.
Oh man.
They're like those tippers for I call Right. My captain scored, no.
Why is he doing that?
Once or twice?
No, yeah.
Twice, yeah?
You can't discuss that prior to a call to any action.
Toast?
Queen 6 of spades and 6 flop that would have been.
No.
So what sort of poker vlogger would I be if I didn't call that turn for my entire stack with a flush draw and a straight draw? We missed the first run out, we make the second run out, so we chop the pot. But really interested to hear what you guys would do at home. Would you fold that turn? Would you call? Let me know in the comments below. In this hand we river 2 pair.
Check.
And we check call our opponent's bet of £35.
35.
Just think we might be good here. Unfortunately though, our opponent does in fact have an 8 and he makes the straight. So the river gives us 2 pair whilst giving him the straight. In this hand we look down at 8-10 of hearts, and it's not one that we connect the board with whatsoever. So we make a little bet on the turn, setting up the river bluff, because sooner or later we got to start getting some bluffs through. So we bet the turn, and then the river doesn't help us. It's a king heart, it's a king on the turn, it's a jack on the river, and when we bet, our opponent just snap calls our £15 bet, and he very kindly shows a 5. He says he has ace-5, and he's good either way. In this hand, we're back up against our opponent, who we chopped the last one with Jack 9 of spades. Not sure why. I don't know what's happening. I think we called a straddle. He raised, we shoved, he called. So we go all in with the good old A7 suited. Let's see a run out. Once or twice?
Huh?
Once or twice?
One time. GG, good luck. Good, bad, or ugly?
I have 2 pair.
That is the nuts. Me. Haley. Look at that. Win that pound. I'm good.
Oh, winner, Danny.
In this hand, we're up against Tony Escher and the kids. We look down at pocket 7s. I raise, he re-raises, we shove, he calls. And yeah, let's see a run out with pocket 7s, shall we?
18. That's probably it. What you got? Ace king. Ace king.
Diamonds or what?
Spades. Don't count for me. Don't count out. Don't count straight.
Yeah, if the 9 comes, it's a
He didn't need it.
An 8.
8 comes, it's
Or 3.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Terminology. Was it your job or something? It is, sorry.
Yeah.
I never guessed.
So, final hand of the night. We're almost back up at what we started with. We're playing a 6-card Omaha bomb pot. So everyone's already put £10 in the pot. The rules are you either bet, you pot bet the flop, and then there's no more action after the flop. So I think we're 4-handed at this point, and it's a £40 bet on the flop if you want to play. Otherwise, you fold. We go to run out, which is quite good.
And you might call me with second pair again. So no one's got a set. Oh my god, it doesn't look.
I need a 10 or a
got a
jack
set.
or a queen. 10 jack or queen, please.
And I've got.
You've got a set again. You've done so well, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, Queen Jack he's got. He's got the good heart. He's got the...
Hearts are good for me.
Very good for me. He wins. Danny wins.
So always nice to win the last one. We skipped the pot, so we were in for 120, I think, in the session, and we were out for 180. So a winning session. We go home. Good night. GG's. On the vlog, it looks like a massive pot. Looks like a one over.